This is Chicago's very own WGN Midday News.
Coming up next, this time of year is fun and festive, but it also creates holiday hazards for your pets, and we're learning what you need to avoid.
Season is so wonderfully festive, but it can really bring some added dangers for pets like this sweet one here. So in today's Focus on Family, we're learning what to watch out for and keep away from your furry friends. From Dr. Tony Kremer, thanks so much for being here. We get all excited about decorating the house, and it's such different stuff around your house for the little ones.
Well, we should introduce this little guy first. This is Axel. He's from Help Save Pets, the humane society that operates out of all of our animal hospitals. So he's got his Christmas cheer on to help us talk about different problems that our pets can get into at the holiday season.
I know people at home are going, is Axel up for adoption?
He is up for adoption.
Okay, there, answered your question, so you can ooh and ah over him all during the segment. So here's the things that we don't want Axel to get into. And of course, poinsettias are huge, but there's a lot of holiday plants.
Poinsettias, mistletoe, holly, all these things are toxic to pets. This is especially a problem for our cats, because they can get up to places, even if we try to hide this. So if you have
the mistletoe's hanging in.
Exactly. We want to make sure we're, if we have pets, it may be a good idea to get some fake plants. That may help, or really pay attention to keeping them in a place where they can't get to.
Wonderful. Okay. And then the decorations. We decorate all over the house. When I put wrapped gifts under the tree, my dogs pull all the paper off. They like to unwrap all of the gifts.
Well, just when you thought there was something a dog or cat wouldn't eat, holiday decorations. This sparks their curiosity. We have an x-ray that will show that basically tells about a dog who ate
we have to show this x-ray picture, because you said they eat Christmas lights, and I went, come on, they really eat the whole Christmas strand?
This is proof positive that this actually happens.
Can we take that shot right now of Tucker with the x-ray? Okay.
We do a lot of surgery on pets to get these things out of them, so it can be a life-threatening thing, and it seems pretty, innocuous, something that wouldn't be a problem. Ribbons.
It's shiny, it's interesting to them to play with, right?
And our cats, again, they love ribbon, they love tinsel, that type of thing. You can see in that x-ray some white things in the middle. Those are wires in his stomach.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, it can be a very bad thing. And like I said, things you would never think to keep away from your pet.
When you say surgery, I mean intestines are impacted and everything when this happens, right?
It can get stuck in their intestines, their throat, their stomach. It can be an entire problem there. And again, it's a major surgery to do that. So we want to really avoid that and keep these things.
Now, Tucker is okay, though. We want to tell you while we're showing these x-rays. Tucker is doing fine now, but okay.
And then we have some garland and tinsel ornaments. You would never think an animal would eat that, but we find that happening all the time in our emergency room. So just keep them
near you and keep an eye on them when they're in the house, and maybe,
just like baby proofing,
right?
We need a pet proof. But we have to think about it from their point of view. They're down low.
Let's talk about foods, because I think all of us know chocolate. No chocolate with dogs. But also nuts can be really
There's
toxic.
a lot of some new things on the list to not give your pet, and one of them is nuts. There's some bad gastrointestinal problems they can have, and there are even some poisonings that they can have from certain nuts. Raisins, grapes, some people have probably heard that before. They don't necessarily know exactly what causes this toxicity, but it can cause acute renal failure in dogs and cats, and we want to stay away from that for sure.
All right, and I know they're sniffing this meat and they want it, but no.
We better guard the chickens and turkeys up on the counter, because only in a split second is all it would take for them to jump up and grab that. And the biggest problem with that is the fact that they're going to eat the bones too, or strings that are wrapped around the meat, that kind of thing. All those can definitely get stuck in their intestine, or even splinter and cause some major problems.
Okay, and I know you have a list of some of the safe toys, and those will be on your website. We're a little out of time here right now, so we'll talk about what some of the safe toys are, because if you give them the safe toys, then they're not going to be apt to get into
we need to keep them busy with some things that are safe, some nylon, some things that they can't chew up and get inside them, and again, it's a distraction to keep them away from all these things that are new in the household.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. This is really great advice, and it's something that we definitely have to bring up at this time of year. For more pet help, you can visit drtony.com. Look at you, baby. You're so sweet. You are. Come here. Hi. You just want some attention.